Hello everybody, welcome to Nego Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Today is your beautiful Wednesday of what you need to hear today from your guides and angels for your pop of positivity, everything that's circulating around. Definitely we want to turn in our favor by having our first thoughts be gratitude, abundance. I am optimistic, I am healthy, I am happy, and also really take note. Recently I had to just do an assessment of my physical health and go, where do I feel like depleted, or where am I noticing problems? Of course, as soon as I started, the cat is trying to come and jump up on things. Where am I noticing lags in energy, all of this? Taking a good look. Got my multivitamins, my selenium, my probiotics, and all the things that I need. And now each day I do that at the end of the day. How am I feeling now physically? How am I feeling now mentally? And can I do the same benefits that I did today for myself tomorrow, whether it was walking, exercising, holistic approaches, meditating, whatever, and integrate that in my day? And on the same rung, can I remove certain things that were facets that brought aggravation or tension to my life? Being in the car too long, getting caught in traffic, hitting things at the wrong time where, I'm caught behind school buses, whatever it is, letting it all go. So number one is open to the universe. I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to divine light of the universe. So by discovering our worth, what does that mean? To me, it means healthy boundaries. We're not saying yes to people, places, and things when we want to say no, right? We are leaving a lot of breadth and width in our day, and we're not going beyond our bandwidth to do for others, holding out that silver tray of candy. Everybody take everything, and then you're exhausted at the end of the day. Let me watch where I need to, kind of rest and relax and do whatever I want. And also, I say this all the time to me, I'm very capable, I'm very smart, I'm very whatever I need to do to get in that brain space and do something. Our brain locks in on what we tell it, and then it starts to move in that direction. So when we say, I'm filled with energy, I'm filled with creativity, I'm filled with joy, you'll feel your spine straighten, you'll feel your energy kick in. Your brain is like, yeah, that's true. Same thing, you ever hang out with people that are always talking about how tired they are? They're tired, and they're always saying they're tired, and they're tired because of that, and their brain hears that endlessly. Same thing, I never speak of illness, and I never speak of ill health. Hence, I'm honestly, I don't get colds. I've never broken a bone. I've never been hospitalized for anything of that nature. I do not speak of ill health. And a lot of people go crazy in that regard too. So let's, we want to bring in all the healthy things. Again, we're always open to the divine light of the universe when we're looking for it, when we're optimistic, when we're loving ourselves completely. When we accept and love ourselves, I'm telling you, something fantastic happens. We have faith in our abilities, capabilities, our capacities to do whatever needs doing in a loving and calm way. I notice, whenever I'm in a good headspace, I want to spread that joy too to family members, to people I'm waiting in line with. I could be in a Starbucks, whatever it is, because what happens is we're open to that. We let go of the programming, and we let go of the matrix mentality of, oh, I'm only special if I've acquired this. And it also lets us know that we should love unconditionally and be loved unconditionally. No transactional love. Not you love me if I'm able to do this or provide this. You simply love me for who I am and the person, that I'm constantly becoming. And watch. I really want you to have a kind of keen eye on that. Do you have a lot of transactional love in your friendships and in your family? If, you're giving your resources to other people, then they give you time and attention. I love sometimes when you just get that call out of the blue from a friend or somebody. They don't want anything but to check in on you and see how you're doing. That's one of the reasons I absolutely adore IG. It's such a great place to just drop a DM and see how somebody's, channel is doing, see how somebody's business is doing, see how somebody's family is doing. It's the best. Just drop it and say hello unconditionally. You're not looking for something. You're not soliciting anything. You simply care for that individual, and you're open to the universe. So I love that. So that's number one, you guys. Number two is joy. Like a child, I discover joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness lies in magical moments, not in the material. Even the smallest joy is a great source of light. I believe, and have started doing this lately, when I have a little nest egg or something put aside, I like to create an event for my family, go out and do something. Again, the driving range, go out and get ice cream, do something fun. We get a little pick-me-up from buying something material if we get a new fun handbag, shoes, or whatever. But guess what? That is just stuff in the end. It's just stuff. It's not an experience. You're not like so excited the whole time you're driving there, and what you're anticipating, you're basically going to pick up a pair of shoes, bring it to a register, and leave. Yes, then you have new shoes. But again, we are a bit excessive sometimes in our materialism. So quickly look around your house and assess what you do not need more of. And next time you're in the store, say, I don't need another lipstick or face cream or whatever. I feel like makeup for me for a very long time was like the black hole of Calcutta. Like all my finances were going in because I was just saying, oh, you know, a $5 lipstick, a $10 lipstick, a this, a that, a that. And then I remember when I was culling the herd and throwing stuff out, I had so much excess makeup, and I thought, wow, if I added this all up, this is hundreds and hundreds of dollars of things that I don't need, impulse buys, things of that nature. And I could have been using this for a sailing trip. I could have, you know, bought a canoe that we can canoe with, all of that. So really look to that when you're having those impulse buys. But like a child, you know, discover joy in the bird that lands outside your window. These little magical moments, like today was so fun. I went to go pick up Hagen at work, and he was with Ian. I bought Ian this big pink plant, beautiful big pink flowers on it, and I put it on his desk. And he's a Capricorn's uber practical. He's like, there's not even any windows in here. And I'm like, you need a plant in here. I walk in here and I think it is like some kind of I don't even know, Alcatraz prison camp. It's you know, when you have metalworks, everything is metal colored and dull and gray. And I'm like, if you don't have a plant in here, I'm like, it is just, I can't with the atmosphere. And it made me so happy to think he can walk to his desk and see his little pink plant there for himself every day. That's a little magical moments. Plant shopping for me, it's the best. I love it. Being out in nature, butterflies. If a butterfly lands on me, I launch into the stratosphere. I lose my mind. I think it's the greatest thing ever. I get really stoked about being able to watch one of my favorite shows with some good candies and snacks. I bought some Twizzlers. I think I'm on holiday in Switzerland. I won the lotto when I got that going on. You know, little things. It really is the little things. So get excited about things. Get revved up. You know, that trip to the beach, forget it. I bring a beach bucket every time in case I want to make a sandcastle. We somehow along the way, we've picked up habits of heavy responsibility and doubt and grief and fear, and we just don't need that. It just doesn't belong. Things will present themselves when they need to, and things will get resolved, and things will always come and go. So why are we spending our time worrying about things that may or may not happen, things we should or shouldn't do, and just go for the things that bring us joy? That's what we're meant to do. Look at the light and the color in this. Like, look at that. Isn't that, it's just like right out of the solar plexus. Wham! Let's like go out into the sun and dance and splash in a lake and have fun and be light and be carefree and sit on a swing. I'm making a backyard swing. I'm excited about that. I'm going to make a little paradisio going on in there for the summer. What can you do for yourself to enhance your atmosphere that makes it fun? Sometimes it's something as simple as like a gorgeous light catcher, things of that nature. So that's you, group 2. Love, love, love that. Comment down below if you like this new style. And I'm also going to have, this is going to be like your daily pop of positivity, but I'm also going to be doing probably 2 or 3 days a week big reads also over here on soulmate connections, what's coming the next 60 days, all the, you know, what makes you special and beautiful, all of these things. But this really brings my vibration up, and I feel like when I listen to readers that they change my perspective because emotions are contagious. I always do the read when I'm in a really high vibration, and I hope it spreads, and I hope it brings, you know, your frequency up and makes you feel good about your life and who you are, because we're all individual. We're all our own little snowflakes doing our own little thing, and be proud of who you are. Some days we go out there and we just boom, we kill it, and some days we're like, I'm staying in bed, I'm going to drink coffee and read. We're still killing it because we're listening to ourselves. We're listening to our bodies and our needs and all of that. And now, is there any better time for joy than spring and summer? I don't think so. So go out there and just relish it all. So that's you, group 2. Beautiful. And welcome to my channel, you guys. If you're new, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And if you need a private read, just DM or email me. Everything's right on the front of this thumbnail for you to contact me. So you guys, now we're on to number 3, learning to love myself. Every single day, I want everybody to go through a little retinue about what they love about themselves and how to love themselves more. And excuse yourself, you know, if you don't have great skin that day, or your hair looks absolutely, my hair is the bane of my existence. I don't know how, it's not even that long, but I don't know how it becomes the unholy rat's nest from the depths of hell that it does. I just have that knotty kind of hair. And, it just happens. And then I just put in a bandana and I keep it moving. So choose to see the beauty in you. Your wealth lies in your nature and your potential. I transform my weaknesses into strength. I realize that I'm a being of light and I allow myself to shine. Go out there, say what you want to say, wear what you want to wear, exist the way you want to exist. See the beauty in you, your laughter, the fact that you have a big heart, you're a great listener, you're a great cook. Whatever it is, it's like we all have these funny little skill sets and proclivities, but the most important part is please cherish yourself as an individual. You are an original. You don't need to be a carbon copy of anybody else. The reality people right now are freaking me out. I feel like everybody's trying to look like a Kardashian. Everybody's faces on Instagram are starting to blend in this same look of that straight dark hair, sometimes blonde, nude lips. Like everybody, I don't know if it is filters. I don't know if there's a portal in the third dimension of Kardashian hell that people are just walking into and walking back out of. Like, no more morphing. Everybody was born a beautiful individual. So be your original self. You don't need to be a carbon copy of anybody else. Yes, we can emulate, beautiful traits that people have. I like people that are like really terrifically observant, and then they speak, and what they say is important because they're not just talking to talk. You know what I mean? You get those people in those groups. So see the beauty in you. See what do you got going on? You got a little bicep, you got cool feet, you got whatever it is, any of those things. But this is also in the spiritual thing too. Are you a patient person? Are you a loving, kind person? Are you generous? I feel like kindness and generosity far outweigh anything in the physical all the time. So forget if somebody has that perception of the banging body or the perfect hair or whatever it is. If you are kind and generous and you are happy with who you are, you've already living in a gold mine. You already got it all. And love yourself more and more. I want you to just look in the mirror. I know it sounds crazy, and say, I love you. You are an amazing person. And then again, keep affirming out loud things that you want to feel, and that if you heard from somebody else would make you feel good. So love and light.